Hello and welcome to another very mediocre episode of the Mediocre Spider-Man. And we can't do mediocre right without playing Edge of Time. I think that's pretty good. I've never beaten Edge of Time. I'd get like a few hours in, I'd be like, yeah, it's kind of a bad game. It's not bad, it's just, holy shit, you can see how incredibly lazy this is. Lazy from the developer Beanox. But is that completely fair? No, it's not. Activision demanded you need to get another Spider-Man game out in 1 year since Shattered Dimensions. And we'll see how that came to be through this opening cinematic. That's pretty cool. It's anti-venom. You're going to have to assume time travel is involved here. Because it's called Edge of Time. What? So that's kind of a cool intro, don't you think? So how are we going to make a Spider-Man game in 1 year? We're just going to reuse two of the Spider-Men from our last game and just focus on them. Switch the voiceovers around, just make really basic looking environments. I think you're only in like 2 or 3 environments in the entire game, maybe. I don't remember anything other than like hallways and shit.
Eddie Brock,
what?
Listen to me. Eddie, this isn't you.
Okay, that's Josh Keaton, one of the better Spider-Man voices. Oh shit, okay, so yeah, I forgot that they just kind of throw you in the middle of this fight. And, hey, spoilers, it doesn't matter how good I do at this fight for this particular moment. The other thing you can see, as soon as I press the Y button, Spider-Man does that, like, that huge swinging slam with webs. That looks very familiar because it's just one of the attacks from Shattered Dimensions. Okay. So that was pretty cool. I don't like how the camera's really locked in on this. I'm not sure if every fight's like that. I really don't remember. I don't even remember doing a lot of boss fights in this, of the portion I played. Oh wow, my Spidey speed, not as speedful this time. Cannot be skipped.
I'm not boarding this train, Eddie. You're not the engineer driving it right now. Hang on, Parker.
What?
I'm off another few seconds. I'm almost there. My powers. You can't.
I like all the shredding on his websuit though. It looks that's the most battle damaged I've ever seen Spider-Man. So now I'm doing really poorly, and it's not just me this time. I swear this is part of the game. Oh god, I hold LT to do web crawls.
Had no reason.
I didn't need a reason. Other than to make it easier to kill you.
Oh, that sounds like a Papa Roach lyric.
Finish this now.
Wait, what's that?
Parker, are you there? Peter!
Just jump through the portal, Miguel. I guess you weren't in time to save Parker. So what the hell just happened?
I keep trying to tell myself that I'm just jealous of Walker Sloan's progress. It was only 5 years ago that he first showed up at Alchemax.
That's an evil man. Just put him in jail as soon as you see him.
Now he won't stop until he's running the place. I know his type. He's thinking beyond Alchemax, aiming towards who knows what. He's the exact type of corporate monster I've sworn to rein in. Especially if he's mucking with time travel. The year 2099 might not be much, but it's all mine.
How is it not much? Look at this place! And no one in 2099 says mucking around. They say shocking around.
Alchemax resources into converting the gateway in the old virtual unreality lab into something else. Something dangerous.
He just said the words virtual unreality.
But people make time for Spider-Man. Just use the convenient access to the ventilation system to get inside, and then Walker and I can have a little chat.
So this is Christopher Daniel Barnes playing Spider-Man 2099, which is a little weird. Considering in Shattered Dimensions, he played Spider-Man Noir, and they had the guy that played 80s cartoon Spider-Man play Miguel, which I felt was tonally the worst. It made no sense to me. And Christopher Daniel, I can't not hear him as Spider-Man, specifically Peter Parker Spider-Man. So he does try to gruff it up and be a bit more serious in this, and I think it works for the most part, but you can't just hear Peter Parker in his voice sometimes, depending on the severity of the situation. Sloan, I believe he's a creation of the games. Let me know how wrong I am in the comments by letting me know in what issues of 2099 or the continuity that he appears in there. It was a pretty cool opening title sequence, I'll give it that. For those that don't know anything about the 2099 universe, from what I remember, Shocking is their kind of like utility swear.
As Miguel O'Hara, Alchemax geneticist, I could have walked right in. But at night, the security protocols kick in.
Those shocking security protocols. So they just say like, get shocked, or I shocked her all night, or I shocked him. They just use it for everything. And it's just to get around not being able to say fuck, I suppose. So one thing I'll give the Beanox games, that they did the 2099 suit really, really well. I actually prefer it to the version that's in Spider-Man PS4, the base one at least. I really like the kind of energy effect going up and down the body. It's not something that was in the comic books, or at least was able to be shown in the comic books, but it's something that just totally makes sense to me. Okay, so the story was by Peter David. Peter David wrote a lot of 2099 stuff, especially like that run from a few years ago that I really, really enjoyed. So I'm also not gonna lie, I think I've talked about it before, but Spider-Man 2099 is like one of my favorites, just in general. I don't know, I just think he's so fucking cool. I mean, he's edgy, but not too edgy. He's like a little softy edgy, you know? And I especially like that Peter David run I mentioned before. So here's like the kind of thing I remember about this game the most. See this hallway, this mechanical hallway? We're basically doing this all over, collecting orbs, and there's no open world element whatsoever, but that's fine. There's no way they're going to be able to do it in time for a year. Portal energy used to buy and upgrade combat abilities. Okay. Healing energy replenishes health, and golden spiders are upgrading health, shield, and stamina. So, what they kind of have you doing is a lot of busy work collecting these things, because the environments are not expansive at all. And unfortunately, they're not very well themed, like in Shattered Dimensions, where you could be on Deadpool's oil rig, or like Kraven the Hunter's like jungle sort of setting. So they just kind of have you, it's almost like Donkey Kong 64, you're just collecting a bunch of different power-ups in one area, then moving on. Some golden spires are hidden in the environment. The spider tracker blinks yellow when one is near. Other golden spires are earned through combat. The spider tracker briefly blinks red when the current fight gives one. That's kind of cool. You can also see that the game has some unlockables you can look at. These are just memos, I guess. I think they're audio diaries or whatever that they still use in the future. And we also have the Web of Challenges. So this is actually pretty neat. I think this was in Shattered Dimensions as well. But basically it's kind of like a sphere grid. Complete this chapter and 2 newspapers will be unlocked in the newspaper menu. So that's all for newspapers. Let's see over here. Complete Act 2 and a new character and combat upgrades will be unlocked in the upgrade menu. So if you do these challenges, they'll unlock various other bits in the game, like the newspapers and combat stuff. It's pretty neat. It's, again, I think it's a way to sort of pad out an otherwise really simple game in terms of progression, what you actually do level per level. But they thought outside the box. I think it fits in the time, like, alternate reality sort of deal. Good stuff, Beanox, but I mean, I really wish Activision hadn't forced you to make this game in like 12 months. It's still incredible you got it done. So the actual real web screen stuff is more or less like this, and it just anchors you to each point. If they're not all like this, but they're mostly like this. But I missed something down there, maybe. I don't know. Is there something? Just whatever. Continue on. Look at that old man I figured out time shit, Spider-Man. Time demons. So I'm not sure if this game takes into consideration what happened in Shattered Dimensions. I don't remember if it does, because those Spider-Men should have been aware of the other Spider-Man from that game, but I think this might be like a whole new game where it doesn't really matter. The Daily Bugle turns into the Alchemax. Does it turn into Sloan? Please, God, let it turn into Sloan. Oh my God. That's so bad. I really want to see the logistics of how a man from the future with no ID started a giant company.
It didn't start here. It started back then. Back around Peter Parker's time.
I guess he does. I guess he is aware of Peter.
Because he's gonna be dead.
Fucking anti-venom.
Abomination is what it is. Am I the only newspaper man in the city?
Yes!
What a menace that webhead is?
Oh, Jonah, indoor voice, okay? I'm
Ooh.
trying to get Mary Jane on the phone.
I'm trying to have sex chat with Mary
There'll be a
Jane.
musical about him.
Let me in on some of that sex chat.
Spider-Man.
I'd pay to see that. Oh, Mary Jane, hi.
I'm staring at a photo of you right now. Oh God, there's another energy malfunction fucking up my building. It's a conspiracy. Peter Parker turns into eviler Peter Parker.
MJ, I would love to, but I'm working with Dr. Octavius in the genetics lab on a DNA project. I had to download a sample of my own DNA into the permanent Alchemax genetic files.
And she's like, I don't care about that shit, Peter.
Huh? Great, so 100 years from now we can clone you.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, how about I come there and we grab a late dinner?
That's
afterward,
pretty good.
okay, Tiger?
Sure, it's okay.
I love that picture of Mary Jane talking to an actual tiger that's like on a slot machine. That's the best.
He did it. That lunatic actually did it.
If only I was faster. And I saw it all and did nothing about it. So I think what I want to do here is accelerate time or whatever I need to do to make them think I'm there so that they blow up that shit. Yeah, nice. All right, so the thing with Shattered Dimensions and this game too is that the combat for Spider-Man 29 was like pretty damn fun. Like it's pretty DMC-like. I basically have that dive kick, Red Hawk kick, and X does like these like X basically does Stinger almost. That's one thing about this game and Shattered Dimensions that I really enjoyed about Spider-Man 2099. Wait, what's happening in the corner?
Peter Parker.
Who's that? Who's talking?
Miguel O'Hara.
I have you trapped in my mind prison.
Are the other me's in my head too?
No, it's just me and you, old-timer. I threw together a chronal link program using a sample of your DNA.
That's
It's allowing me
bullshit.
to communicate with you at the point in time it was taken. I just wish it was from earlier on. We have almost no time.
Time until what?
Until you're
What's
killed.
happening now?
Until I'm what now? Because it kind of sounded like you said kill.
Wait, who is my sperm killing this time?
2099 created a time gateway. It was a one-way trip that dumped him sometime in the 1970s. He then used his advanced knowledge to build Alchemax, years before it was supposed to be established, transforming your world and mine.
But I work for Alchemax.
Yeah, you're gonna want to
Somehow
quit.
Wrong?
Completely. At this point in time, you earn a living taking news pictures for J. Jonah Jameson.
the late night ranting TV news guy? Forget it.
You can't forget it.
Where does this so
Well, can I unsubscribe from his
Sloan's built
podcast?
another gateway on the 66th floor, so he can finally travel back and forth. I saw you being killed right there.
By who?
I couldn't make it out. It doesn't matter.
It
Get out
was
of the
like this
building.
big
So
white
raise
and
the
black
flag and
monster,
wander around
kind of looked like Venom, but it was kind of like an anti version of him.
Somewhere else, then I'm invincible because I can only die at the gateway, right?
It's not an exact science, Parker.
Meaning what?
He's like, I don't fucking
Wanna spend an
know.
hour getting a crash course on temporal physics? No? Then do what I say.
Oh,
You've got a lot to learn about priorities, pal. I'm gonna do what I think is right, and that means going after bad guys.
but you still work for Alchemax. It's just kind of odd. I mean, this Spider-Man model's a little weird. Like the costume doesn't fit really well in certain areas. It does, like his tush, but it's just kind of okay. WJNH, Talk Radio, J. Jones's Ion in New York, and Roxxon. Oh, look, you can see the nameplates, Betty Brant, and then you can see Robbie Robertson. So who else works here? I mean, this is my desk. Who's this? Ben Ulrich? Really? Did he work for the Bugle? Wait, no, we don't work for the Bugle. We all work for Alchemex. Oh, God, my head hurts already from time travel.
Spider sense.
Oh my God, that was hilarious the way he said, Spider Sense! Damn!
Rock.
That was
Anti-Venom?
anti-venom?
He's the one gunning for me? But he's reformed.
Hostile intruder detected.
Oh Jesus! Touch Fuzzy, get dizzy!
Wait, what did you say? I can't hear you.
We need to work out the kinks of this time travel communications thing if it's gonna have any hope of catching on.
Parker, focus on what's important.
It's like Miguel's like, you focus on what's important, asshole.
If that's where we're supposed to butt heads, maybe I could draw him out en route. I'm gonna go look for an elevator.
Do you want to die?
Of course not. I want to run away.
I just want to go to the place where I die, and I'll stop it there. Alright, so I'm getting action figures for the enemies. I guess that's what that has been. I really want that. Okay, see? This is how they get you. I want to get combat upgrades, but to do it, I need to find all this bullshit. This looks like one of the collectibles, not the collectibles, but one of the markers in races in other Spider-Man games. I want to say Ultimate Spider-Man. So, for those that also are curious, as far as, again, I remember, I'm pretty sure Anti-Venom is the only real villain in this. It's all about stopping Anti-Venom from killing Peter, I think. I never saw any other villains, aside from Sloane. But, I mean, he's just, like, it's just an old guy you gotta punch, really. But who's in the Rogues Gallery? I think it's just that. I'm going to see how far we're going to play to see if there's any hints at anybody else, but from what I remember from the marketing, it's Anti-Venom's baby. This game is literally, well, that's for future Spider-Man to worry about. Okay, fighting back, amplifying expansion of his combat skills, help when facing bigger and tougher enemies. Use upgrades when you unlock the Time Paradox ability, which uses the forces of time to freeze enemy in their place. Time stop! Destructive actions generate residual dimensional energy. The energy can be combusted into a time paradox that freezes or slows enemies in their place. Only one can be active at a time. Oh my God. So this is like my ultimate ability because it's clicking in the sticks. It's the rage of Parker. The rage of Uncle Ben. So let's slot in all 3 keys. This is how the future works. Oh wait, no, this isn't the future. This is still technically the current timeline. It's just that Alchemex is just really... Oh!
You're holding back, Eddie.
Touch Eddie, get dizzy, I guess.
You realize this time travel story of yours is gonna cost me my job. It's not your job. It's not even your reality. Yeah, that's
Idiot.
what you're saying, but how do you know? Because I do. And
This Peter Parker's a fucking dick.
I have my own problems right now.
Yeah, well, I can't help you with that.
Maybe you can. Parker, you're making this harder for me.
I told you trying to control this quantum causality thing was a stupid idea.
They said penicillin was stupid too.
Yeah.
About the fabric of reality, not Breadmel.
Just get ready to help me.
Breadmel.
Get ready to help.
I cannot believe his crust.
What? What is that? I can't believe his crust. Don't say that. Advanced robotics, huh? Great. Look at that Sentinel.
The
That's
elevator
gonna
I
be
need is
fun.
right at the end of this hallway.
Parker, I'm in a jam and you put me there.
I'm just having a quiet evening until you
Hey, sorry,
started
I have to
talking
check my
inside
Twitter.
head. Don't blame me for this. All right, fine. What do you need me to do? O'Hara? Great, he's gone.
He's dead. You killed him.
Parker, stop screwing around and get me out of this.
I'm not a time travel expert. How do I... Wait. What if I just trash the robotic research facility? Is that worth a try?
Anything's worth a try.
Stop yelling at me! I'm just learning about this whole quantum causality thing.
Learn
But you're a nerd. You should know about this stuff.
And we'll see what happens.
At least one of us will.
So now he should get out of O'Hara's way if I take this arm out. Disappear, arm or leg? Nah, the future's refusing to change. 15 seconds. Kinda want to destroy this head right now. Is that enough?
There's nothing left in the trash.
For the
All right, now we're switching to 2099. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Look at all these halos. I don't know. They look like they're from every generic first-person shooter. Time for some free falling. So yeah, this is the other thing that you did in the 2099 sections of Shattered Dimensions. Holding A causes Spider-Man to dive. It reduces. Don't do it though. Speed up, speed down. No, speed up. You're actually going quite slow in this part. Wasn't there tons of levels of Sonic Lost World that were like this? I seem to recall something about Sonic Lost World.
Get the shock out of my way.
Yeah. That worked. I think I came out of that the winner. Let's just get out of here.
I made it to the 66th floor. Where are you?
Let's actually web swing for
Still
once.
hiding?
I'm face to face with anti-venom.
I thought he said I'm face to face, but he said pasty
You're
face.
responsible for the explosions?
Trying to blow you up.
If you were really
What?
trying, you'd have done.
Okay, now we have an actual boss fight against Anti-Venom, maybe. That was awkward. Wasn't Anti-Venom originally Mac Gargan and then it turned into Eddie later, or am I thinking of the reverse? Okay, well, go hide, coward.
He's fighting himself more than he is me.
Subcutaneous control chips would do the job.
How dangerous is this guy? He drains my powers on contact, and he's invisible to my spider sense.
Yeah, nice. I like that spread, Spider-Man. It's a nice spider spread. It'd be nice if I could just see Silver Surfer flying through the sky if I just look out here. Man, this should have had a what-if mode. And here's another, like, hallway that looks like this. So, yeah, I said it before in case people don't, like, believe me. Like, this is the game. You're always in the Alchemex building no matter what. So that's kind of what leads to a lot of fatigue in terms of the environments.
Instead.
The Anti-Venom model is cool though. What? He's just throwing bombs around.
Yeah, if only you'd do the same. O'Hara, if you don't get that I can't turn my back on danger, no matter what the cost, then you've got no business calling yourself Spider-Man.
Wow, I'm hurt.
Guess what else I am? Still alive.
It's like, no, I'll be able to defeat the Time Lords and live. Trust me, I'm Spider-Man. He's like, dude, I'm Spider-Man too. Oh shit, there he is. Watch out! Oh wait, I forgot, you can't.
But you've never been anyone's patsy.
Please let me know in the comments times where Eddie Brock has been someone's patsy.
Eddie, listen. You've got a chip inside you that's making you do this.
Just making it easier.
That was just 2099's theory. We don't even know if that's true.
In you, the more it's rewiring your thinking.
No, it can't.
Bye. Whoa, shit!
What are you doing? Because it's causing major problems here. I've got to get the atomic energy regulators out of the way so they're not destroyed.
Okay, atomic energy correlators, cool. While I guess, like, Miguel is more concerned with Peter Parker's not concerned with Miguel. He's like, whatever, you're just some asshole Spider-Man. I don't even care about y'all. Okay, now, there. That solved it?
Tell me you're okay. Better than okay. I'm back up to full strength.
I got a power-up.
This quantum causality thing of yours is actually pretty effective.
Oh, glad you approve.
You know, for something that makes no freaking sense at all.
Spider-Man saying something doesn't make sense infuriates me.
Wait.
I want to scream at somebody. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're here.
Back off, Eddie. You're a puppet. Fight the
No,
puppet
I've
master,
seen this
not me.
before.
Difficult for me.
You don't know what you're doing.
I know enough. You have to die.
Or we both can live.
Why'd you keep running away?
You're so much better than I am.
I mean, yes, I do think that, but it's not. I'm not thinking it right now.
About me.
I'm worried about what you'll do to other people. And yeah, to me. But if you can fight it.
He can't. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
Val
I always
Kilmer.
trust people who are trying to kill me. So you're the head lunatic. Well, we
There's
gotta
fucking
find
Doc Ock.
first. I'm the guy who's gonna stop your plans.
Good luck with that. Anti-venom, finish him.
Can't. I can't.
Impressive resistance, but activating all the control chips.
Oh, so the control chips are real. Okay.
Should do the trick.
Oh, this is what makes him grow into a big muscle buff. You're on the juice. I guess Anti-Venom got a dose of Bane's venom.
How we do this later?
Okay, so maybe I can win this because he has a health bar. He didn't before. Okay, now I just get a prompt, I suppose. Oh. What? You guys are dicks. Punch him now! If I punch this guy out now, it would solve the game. And I can see Doc Ock right there! I can stop all of this! But Sloan is too strong. He has plot armor right now. This should work! Why they let you have control here is beyond me. They should have, like, just had an automatic cutscene go into the area I just smashed Anti-Venom into, because this is some dumbass shit right here. I wonder what happened if I go here. Yeah.
Okay. Guess I can go back now and take out Sloan once and for all.
If only the game had let me before. Loud, defiant growl.
Trying to cure you.
Go cure yourself. Nice try. Didn't work.
Yeah, but now I'm all busted up and shit.
How to finish the job.
Uh-oh. I don't have a lot of room to move here. I'm already died.
O'Hara, you might get to be right after all. Believe me, that's the
It's
last
almost
thing I
as if I told you, motherfucker. Okay, get to the gateway entry room, but first, robots.
You have not been cleared for this activity.
I really have. Just let me through. Tank storage A. Okay, no, see, we're good. Holy shit, fuck this place. What is this? Let me through. Oof, that was close.
You still with us?
Not for much longer if Brock has anything to say about it. O'Hara,
So, but what is Anti-Venom doing during these long sequences of you just crawling on the ground?
All the time. No, you did listen. You just did what you had to do.
I didn't think I'd have to die for it.
No, you won't. Trust me. We'll get you through this.
See, Miguel's nice to you. Am I at the end of the game?
That makes two of us.
Oh, really? But I'm really not in the, like, proper state to fight here. There's not even health bars and shit, so I'm fucked. I can't believe... What? This isn't great. This is right where you die, dude!
I had 100 years to plan this. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I kept you close to keep an eye on you, make use of you. But now you're done. And I'm done with you.
O'Hara,
Oh.
a little help?
The Anti-Venom's walking towards me.
I got nothing left.
He's getting really close.
No,
No responsibility.
you tried to warn me. I was an idiot.
Stop talking about yourself in the
Bacana.
This isn't over.
Spoken like someone who isn't here.
I will be. Just hold on.
Just get through the time portal. Anti-Venom's not going to be stalled with his animations much longer.
Come on, Parker. Where's that never say die attitude?
I don't need to say it to do it. And I'm out of jokes.
No, just... Police close in on Hammerhead, sure. Yeah, FMV cutscene.
Just another few seconds. Just get your strength back.
Oh, jeez, webbing, my one weakness. Come on, do a rider kick through the portal. Come on. Don't disappoint me with no rider kick.
No, not this time.
Oh, wait, what? How did you know where to aim? What was that? Oh, you know, if you have medical equipment or you're trying to do something, Miguel, you could probably run. You have superhuman strength, so you don't have to have this long dramatic thing. It's kind of okay.
What have you got me into the middle of, Walker? I'm just a scientist, for the love of...
Octavius, you knew I was out to change the
Please.
future?
I didn't know the future was going to start fighting back. The forces we're unleashing with this quantum tunnel...
It's under control.
It's out
But
of
there's other
control.
Spider-Men.
Spider-Man is still alive to stop
There's a fucking ham creature out there.
The gateway just needs a minute to recharge if it's going to send him through safely.
So we're just gonna put him in the pod and like freeze him for the like even more future?
This has to work. It has to.
What machine is this? Let us know.
Gateway's powering up.
Is it? Because I thought that was the gateway and it was already opened. Oh shit.
Oh, no, you don't! Bring it on, you
Oh
crazy
nice. Okay.
fancy.
We're back in the past
Crawling with Spider-Man.
to play these mediocre Spider-Man games that are not quite ass.
I don't understand. Why aren't Anti-Venom's powers draining his...
Because mine aren't radiation-based, if you have to know.
Don't tell him that. Ah! Watch me like just tear him apart. That'd be cool. I mean, I doubt it, but what? Yeah, do that. Oh, okay. Oh, we're back into this room? Sure, okay.
O'Hara.
Where am I? Am I in a sex pod? What's happening? Oh my god.
Miguel? There's...
You put him in a room with weird mutants?
Where'd they come from?
Just keep calm. They're probably mutation experiments from other regeneration eggs in that lab. Most likely they'll want to eat you for raw materials.
They look like Borg.
Thank you so much.
I got a minute 36. Holy fuck.
Parker, tell me you're safe.
All right.
Dude.
These weird mutants from Time Splitters games are now gone.
Over easy.
Oh boy. I'm going after Anti-Venom. You try not to get killed. Again.
Again, loser. I'm gonna have a QTE with Anti-Venom right now. So I'm still really interested, like, if I win this fight, is that the end of the game? I've never played this far before, just to let people know. I usually start this game up multiple times, and I'm like, was this good or not? I can't remember, and then I'm usually like, no. But playing it over again, I'm actually thinking, like, it's so incredible they got this amount of done in the very small amount of 12 months, like I've stated before. And while this reuses a lot of assets, and there's not much going on outside the Alchemex building, it's a lot better than I remember thinking. Alright, I guess the edginess is back. No, I need that to regenerate. Like,
You did it to me. Planted that chip in me. Controlled me.
I didn't control you, Brock. I freed you.
it was Octavius!
Spider-Man dead. You should be thanking me.
Let me show you just how grateful I am.
No, keep back.
One side, you fool, before...
What are they all gonna fuse? Yeah, maybe. Are they all gonna fuse? Oh shit! Okay, so I think that was a good enough look at Spider-Man Edge of Time. I might continue this because I had no idea about that fusion. That's pretty sick. You know what? It kind of isn't as bad as I remember thinking or seeing in reviews and stuff, because I played it, like I bought it, right? And I just played like an hour of it or something, and I was just like, oh man, this just feels so limited and basic compared to, like, you know, the fun premise of Shattered Dimensions, and it just really felt like it was a time crunch game. But, you know, playing it now, the banter between both Spider-Mans is so much fun, and Anti-Venom obviously leads into something even more fun than that. So this is probably something that got a lot of harsh reviews, based on, you know, some of the factors you already talked about, but at its core, it's still a fun little action game. You know, I'd say if you see it in a bargain bin for like $10 or less, that's probably a purchase. That's a good deal. But if you guys know of any other good deal Spider-Man games I can play on Mediocre Spider-Man, let me know in the comments below, or send a ropey stream of emails to mattmcmuscles@gmail.com.